Lego being used to make an action figure base. I primarily wanted to be for Micronauts, but there's other guys in the same scale range that I want to work with. So I originally saw something on Cotswold. They had a cardboard build a set, which I'm like, one that's extremely expensive for a bunch of cardboard that's been printed. I feel like I could do my own for a lot cheaper. That was actually 6-inch scale, and I was like, oh well. I mean, I wanted it for my 9-inch or 8.5-inch GI Joe Super Joe because I really would like to build. Like, I'd like to get some shelves, like I used to do back in the day, and on each shelf have a different universe. Like on one shelf have my Super Joe figures, and I thought, when I was a kid, I used to build all my play sets out of Lego, or actually brick blocks, and then Lego. I was like, you know what? If I got Lego that I could spare, which this is one of those things that you could definitely spare, I could build a bridge playset for these for starters, and then work my way up. So I wanted to just go through this. Either way, if you're a Lego fan, you might want to find out what I got at a thrift store for $3 or $6. I got 2 containers to go through, so I'm just going to go through, and you might see something you're like, wow. Like, I already see a Pirates of the Caribbean figure, which is probably worth a good penny by itself. Now, that's something I'm clearly not going to be able to use, so I'm just going to throw this in the trash can. I'm waiting for hear you scream. All right. A base plate that's green, see, what I'm going to do is I'm going to end up painting over them anyway. That's why, one of my friends said he doesn't use Legos because they're too expensive. And I concur that, yes, they are expensive if you get them retail. But I'll try to buy non-retail, and I try to buy boot Lego figures, or boot Lego blocks. So we got a Snake Man. So I'm going to put all the figures to one side because obviously I can't use those. Plus, they're kind of cool to look at. This is pretty cool. I wonder if this... I got a lot of Ninjago stuff in here I didn't realize I had. Pretty cool looking stuff in here. A helmet to somebody. I guess maybe him. So a lot of interesting figures. Oh, I like the samurai. That's cool. Somebody's got the hands turned around backwards. This probably belonged to some very old man that died, and they donated his Lego to, the thrift store at the church. Because, anyway, we got missing hen guy. I'm trying to find, there's a ghost, but I'm trying to find what goes with the ghost. The ghost with the most. I got this guy. Now, that helmet, I just saw may go with him because it's not really a color match, but whatever. Yeah, I don't know what a lot of these could do. I bet this is the ghost. I mean, even though it's got orange eyes, but what color eyes do ghosts really have, I guess? I don't know. I wonder if this ghost glows in the dark. I mean, it's a blank head, so I'm assuming that's what it goes to. Gosh, we got quite a few figures in here, actually. I have a little plastic container full of my favorite Lego figures. Oh, here's a kid, because it's got the little short, hobbit legs. Got some legs. Got your legs. Got your legs. Upper body, so maybe these go together. I don't know. Looks like pirate, maybe. Got some pirate-y windows looking, sort of. Oh, I just found something that may go to that figure I was talking about ago. This figure kind of looks like it goes to it, but at the same time, this looks like this white goes not at all with this. All right, we'll put it over the other side. Okay, I do have a thing behind me. Let me grab it real quick because I'm running out of space already. One of those containers with wipes in it. I don't know what happened to the lid to it, so we'll use it. Ninjagos. I don't know their names. I just think they're cool looking. In my universe, they're just like Power Rangers, Ninja Force or something. So I'm going to put all the figures in here, or the figure pieces, since I'm obviously not going to use those for what I'm doing. Here's a guy with a shirt on. Looks like he's got wrinkles. Another snake head. Oh, a Halo figure. This is a grunt. Actually, is that his head? It's so tiny. All right. I did see another Halo figure in here somewhere. skeleton body, most of it, or at least the chest. But that's a pirate. It's got like a key on his necklace. Here's another part of a Halo figure. So we got an upper half. And we got a winch. You can tell by the bustier. All right. We got a helmet and this. So I can probably do a separate video on just all the pieces alone for the, and try to build the figures back together again. I don't know what that is. It's creepy beyond belief, though. It's like, oh, a white hooded figure and a Lego set. What could possibly go wrong there? All right, here's, I don't know. Oh, here's the Everything is Awesome guy from Lego, the Lego movie. Oh, here's a cool snake head. A snake man head, I think. I don't know what they're called. I just know I call them snake men because that's what they are. They're snake men. This is probably his body. Okay, we got some Technic sets, which I don't think I'm going to use for what I'm building. This is the kind of thing I want to find because I want to build I want to build a bridge play set, and I want it to be able to be very micronautic, which means it's going to be not wide enough though. If this was cut in two, it'd be perfect because I can cut it in two. So what I said is, like, it doesn't matter what color I use. I'm going to repaint them probably in the long run. I can't decide if I want to go with gray, which would be easy, or white, which would look more sterile. But I'm thinking like Space Academy's a lot of white, but then original Star Trek is a lot of, well, Star Trek Voyager's a lot of gray. Star Trek The Next Generation's a lot of wood grain. So this is something maybe I can use. We'll see. Oh, like the hat. Oh, I could use, well, like I was thinking the displays and stuff, you know, stuff like that. This is also, I was thinking about making the corners rounded. So good, I got at least one of those pieces. But I'm gonna have to fake it or something with the round pieces. Or the side pieces. Like, I don't want it to be a perfect square. I want it to be like a hexagon, you know, shape, kind of like you're on the bridge of a starship. VYR? What is this? Another snake helmet. Evidently, this belonged to a boat thing, whatever, car? I'm not sure what this is. But it's got some rounded pieces, which are good. Plus, I need some more of the flat panels that I never really cared for in the past as much. Not these, but these would be useful for computer readouts. Even that could be like an entire computer console, kind of like on the Doctor Who TARDIS. So yeah, I got some pretty useful pieces already I'm looking at here. Although, I mean, the one I'm thinking of like for computer console is the one it's like 3 bricks out and 4 bricks wide. And 3 bricks out, 4 bricks wide comes to one single row at the top. All right. What the heck? I think that's SpongeBob. What is he wearing though? Don't know. All right. So I guess we're right now just weeding out. Oh, this is Zane, isn't it? That's like my favorite one out of them because he's a computer dude. Or he's a robot dude. Okay, there is a fly trying to get all over my legs. It's very annoying. That's what I hate about this time of year. You have the door open, but it invites all kinds of pests in. Just some angry looking police officer. Oh, that's a really cool looking knight. That's a good knight. This is your knight tonight. I like that knight a lot. All right, I'm gonna put it in the basket anyway. Ooh, a shark dude. That's cool. Ooh, I like the design on top. He's looking for his baby shark. White ninja. Black ninja. I got a lot of ninja. Ninjago. A helmet. Okay, so like just blank pieces like this would be fine. Like I'm not gonna use this green piece I just pulled out, but I could use it. But I'm gonna use probably a bigger base. There's another ghost with a black face. So I don't feel like this little thing right here would be enough space right here. But I just pulled it out to get out of the way mostly. So pieces like that, I'm looking for very exclusive pieces. I got plenty of these kind of pieces. You get them from, like this. That would be pretty good. Probably some of these would work well for computer pieces. Let me keep on looking first. I want to get one of the ones, like I said, is 3x4, kind of like this, but wider. This will be a really good piece. So the one is 3 bricks out on the bottom. That would be an excellent computer for looking down at. But if you're sitting at a computer console, that would be perfect for like a keyboard for him to type on. See? And then, like I said, this could be maybe used as a monitor. And I thought there could be a doorway with a cell phone behind it, or something with a cell phone behind it. You can make it look like they're looking at, you know, the stars, you know, while they're traveling through space. I don't know which one I'm gonna go for, like the middle console, like on the TARDIS, or the Starship Enterprise, or maybe a kind of a combination of both. That's a special piece, which I really don't need that one. So first off, I guess I'm just mostly fishing out all the little Lego figures. Not to get rid of them. I was joking about that. Their hat, Senhor hat. Okay, what I can do from here is get the other box. I guess there's another box. Is that like an Elvis skeleton? Zombie Elvis. Because there's not enough room to spread all this stuff out. I don't feel like pouring on the table and picking it back up. Bloody smeg. Trying to look at this outfit. It's pretty cool looking. There's a cap, a lid. A ninja helmet, or mask. Another one is snake helmets. Good gosh. This was during the snake era, evidently. So whoever the dude was that owned these really was put down on them a lot during the snake era. It's a police officer. Oh, that's the legs to that one outfit. I kind of like this outfit. Here. Yeah, that one looks like it goes to it because of the red lines. I don't know what it is, but it's kind of cool. I'm guessing that's a ghost body. Another ninja or samurai hat or whatever. Ninja legs, which look pretty cool, actually. Fire. I won't be needing fire pieces. I don't know if I'm going to consider that. Oh, there we go. That's cool. I found a skull head. And some weapons. So I guess fire pieces and weapons I should put over here in the figure thing. Okay, I'm getting thin on that section. What I'm going to do is switch it out with the other Lego box. I got 2 identical Lego boxes. I think they came together for $6. That's what she charged me. And I was like, all right, it's cool. Plus, I used my old camera phone. Now I got to get the pictures off of there, or the videos off of there. But I did a few Lego sets. Let me just sit there right there while I'm trying. These things are so massively huge. In my opinion, I would never personally store things like this. I'd want one half this size. Or if they want to make that much volume, I would make it more like a wider and shorter. That's a lot more usable in real life. This is too big. And all the books are in this one. I put all the books in one. So, classic. That's the book it came with it. I'm guessing that's the book it came with it. Okay, so I was looking for like one of his catalogs. Wait, so is the catalogs? I guess it's just a, okay, so there's 10,698, 10,690, book 1, book 2. Okay, I see. So it's book 1 and book 2, book 1 and book 2. So there's 2 books. Because I saw in the back, I was like, I thought one of them was a catalog. Oh, that was a pretty cool set. All right. No, just fall all the way down to where I can't reach it. Looks like we got more Lego in this one and less figures. Okay, that one's a pretty cool piece to use. And of course, I can repaint these. I'm like thinking them like for seats or something, like the chairs they sit in. Another special piece. About drunk. About picked up the Lego pieces of drink. Yeah, there's some good pieces right there. That one is definitely a must. I need a whole bunch of these because I don't know what I'm going to do about the base plate when I'm done. It's going to be a dust collector for one thing. For another thing, if I fill it in, what can I fill it in with? Like a polymer that would smooth it over? This is a must. And this is a must. These, I can get a bunch of these over at the Dollar Tree. This actually is a must right here. This and these. They don't look special, but trust me, they will be useful. This is a bit too big. Got a lot of basic pieces here. I mean, I could use them, but I'm going to plan on gluing together what I'm doing. So I'd rather not use those official Lego for that purpose. Like the doors, I was thinking to have like a little thing coming out of them, but here's another one of those. It can go on the back of a chair nicely. As far as computer consoles, I don't think I'll have any up ones, so that one would kind of be useless. Here we go. I want these more than this. Trying to think what I use that for. Well, let me see. If I build a chair, there's some good pieces right here. Actually, pretty much all those are good. So what if I build a chair for these figures? What would that look like? He got a tattoo on his leg while I wasn't looking. So what would a chair look like? Because these guys can sit down. Now, the little guy I got over there, that's the... Put those out of the way. I don't think I'm getting more of those. He doesn't like he can sit down too well. But he looks like he can sit down, like he could be... I know, Arthur's the leader, so Arthur should be the one sitting down. He's also got bulkier muscles than... Or, not muscles, but shoulder pads. So Arthur would probably sit down pretty well. What would a chair look like? Maybe one of these. It's going to be about 3 bricks wide is what I'm guessing. Because 2 bricks is way too small. Well, these could be used as like, for the chairs to have like handle or, nice, comfortable. And plus it could be like, like a computer console there for the captain to run things or to monitor things. So, let's see. I don't think we're gonna have a lot of like 3 pieces in here, although I've got plenty of 3 pieces from other sets. So, I mean, of course, once I get them the way I want them, I could just spray paint them whatever color, and here we go. So a chair would look more like this. Well, I guess I will need some of these right here, this piece, for instance, because I don't know, how deep will the chair need to be? Probably it's going to be a 3x3 chair, I'm guessing. There's something. There's a smooth piece down there. All right, so let's see. Like this. And then that would be kind of cool to have like a chair that has a little bit of an opening in the back, because that would be, it's not going to work. It's going to be off by one or another. Oh, don't put it in there. I might need that for something else. Ooh, they got some interesting colors in here. Okay, well, what if I do it, like the chair go all the way back? Let me just find out which the next piece will be, and that'll decide. These could also make like good chair legs if I wanted to do legs, but I'm probably going to do like a spin thing on the bottom if I can. That'd be off-centered though. There's a way to work around it. I'm sure there is. Like this would be great if I can get it just right. But wait, you know what? With those, it is off-centered. That's what those are made for. I just need to probably put another one here, and then that wouldn't be hard to do. Oh, here's no one of those pieces. Okay, here we go. We found this. That's good enough. And so here's the throne so far. We got, if I wanted to go ahead and put these on there now instead of something else, which I'm thinking something else would be better. And maybe even have an upsweep, like a slight upsweep, like those things that I like. Just a slight wedge going up would probably be even better for the end of where his fingers go. that's way too high for him. It's like a barber chair at this point. All right, now I got to find a way to make the back. Yeah, maybe. There we go. And if it's not uniform, I can still put one on one side and one on the other. Oh, come on, there's got to be another. See, that would have been perfect on top if it was like crossed. Oh, here's another flat piece like that. You know, these could be used for like chair arms or something, maybe. My godmother had chairs that had arms kind of like that. She had this wooden furniture that, I'm trying to think like outside the box a little bit here. Yeah, like these could also be used, you know, just saying. I'm just trying to get a basic idea for first. No, but that's a good piece for something else. A gel piece. Not going to be useful for this, but that piece might be useful. Too long. Too long. Here's none of those pieces. I just need another one. See, I keep finding other good pieces for other things. Okay, paper. Oh, well, I mean, you know, I'm not saying I'm going to make this the chair. I'm just saying, like, if I do, and I want to keep the colors, which I'm not. Just trying to find it. Oh, here's another good computer console piece for, like, you know, sitting in front of the people, like ensigns and people that are working the bridge. This, I feel like I can use it for something. Anyway. There's another one I didn't think I was going to need, but now I'm thinking I do need it. I know right now you're like, this is colorful, horrifying. Not if you're a Partridge Family fan. Traveling the world in the song that we're singing. Come on, get happy. Oh, good. I didn't get a copyright strike because my amazing singing. All right. I'm looking for two different pieces at the same time. Oh, here we go. One of these pieces for that. And then another one of these, at least one more of these. See, like this could be used for a chair, like, you know, just an arm and then put nothing on top of it. Or I could also do this. I can also like cut the tops off and sand them down and then paint them in or whatever. There's all kinds of options at my fingertips here, literally. But, you know, building with cardboard is a great thing. And my friend named World Made of Cardboard does such cool things. Ooh, a 3-piece. That's exactly what I need for that. All right, I just need the other piece to go in there. At least one. I think one would be cooler because, I don't know, some ergonomics or something. Or if I put one and then something like this to, you know, there's other options here. World Made of Cardboard chimed in right away. I knew he would because he's got great ideas. But I'm thinking, I should be called World Made of Plastic. I like cardboard. As a kid, I built Jamie Summers' car out of cardboard box. Oh, I need that piece. But that stuff did not last, and I kind of want this to last. Oh, here we go. Perfect. Perfect. Oh. This whole time I had a red one down here. All right, whatever. Okay. So, like, that could be a pretty cool looking chair, I think, in my personal universe. If I wanted to incorporate a middle piece right here, I can also do something to a little bit off-center it. That would kind of be cool, but I'm not doing that. So for, like, Arthur, for instance, here's his chair. I think that works very well for him. Plus, thanks to the things on the bottom, I've recentered it. And, of course, you may be thinking, oh, it's up at the front, but isn't that where most of the pressure is anyway? Because this is just, you know, if you cut that off, it is centered. All right, there we go. Except he's not going to sit in it right now. All right. So, there we go. I got that. Oh, you know what? Even be better. Okay, so how the middle part, since it's got those little studs, instead of covering the studs with something else, put this in there. And that gives it a little bit more of a depth variety. In case you have a warrior or a member of the starship that needs to do duty on the bridge, and he has like scales on his back or something, you know, like the Cylons or something like that. The original Cylons, not the robots, not the toasters. So I just need a 1x1 to go in the middle, 1x1 brick. Here's a white one for future use. There's a white one. There they all are. I've been looking for them. A 1x1. Here we go. You know, I should keep it that color and make it like, come on, get happy. All right, so yeah, this is coming along quite nicely. Like I said, when I was a kid, I used to watch Arc 2 on TV, and I would build the Arc 2 out of my brick blocks. Of course, I didn't make it like cover it up or anything. I just kind of built the frame, and it had a chair on both sides for my Star Wars figures to sit in as the Arc people. Of course, he's going to slide out of it, but I'll figure out a way, because he does not need to go too deep. All right, so what about somebody else coming on the bridge? Like, he doesn't sit down too well anyway. His feet are not meant for this. Or his legs are not meant to sit down. Like, he spreads because he's got the V crotch. Let's see, Zartan. You know, come up here and give it a try? He's taller. So he'd be a good way to find out, like, do I need to adjust it for taller figures? And who am I really building this bridge for? I think, honestly, I would like to build it for the Micro Men, even though they got a lot of stuff. But they don't have this. Yeah, he's too big for this. But then again, that gives me an idea of what I would need to build for him. I would obviously need... Wait, did I take out 3 bricks? I think I wanted a 3x3 seat. I ended up making it a 2x3. And you can even fix that to make it look better with some of those upside down ones like this going into the other piece, because that would look a lot better. Well, that's more accommodating for him. And it'd probably keep him from sliding off like he's on a sliding board. Of course, it also makes him like he's either like a little kid sitting in a seat with his feet kicked up, or he's not able to lean back. So for him, yes, that would have to be moved up. So, All right, so that's cool. So we got a good start. And if I need a good base to put on just for now, there we go. It's like Captain's Log, Starbreak. Yeah, we got it. That's a good start. I like that. Okay, so we got some good ideas. The chairs were the main concern, and then of course just decking them out a little bit, like making a round top for this or something. I'm sure I can figure it out, like if I don't make things drop. Like that wouldn't look right. If I'm gonna make it really fancy, like a Cobra chair, like Cobra. Have this all flared out. Yeah, it would look like a Cobra chair actually. Put a little Cobra head on top. Oh my gosh. Okay, if I made that, of course, it'd have to be taller to accommodate it. But I'm just saying, like, the very top of the chair would be like, oops, I grabbed the wrong piece. The Cobra head, basically. Cobra Commander. So for him, it would be a 2x3. And for the other bigger guys, it'd be a 3x3 seat. But here we go. So, like, Cobra Commander would have a chair like that. Kind of like the Empire, Star Wars thing, whatever. All right, and then for him, it's fine for this to go down, but then just for future reference. All right, let's see how Arthur sits in it. At least it's fine. So that's good. All right, that's a good stopping point, because I think I got a good working idea of what I want to do. And plus, I wanted to weed out, see what I got to work with. I really wish I had some longer of these, but I know I can come up with some, because they come on, like, you know, those cheap generic cars. I could probably go to Dollar Tree right now and get some ones. But I got so much here to work with. And you know what? People are like, oh, but if you spray them, then you'll never get to use them again. Shut up. I'm like, that's my brain, 100 miles per hour going, oh my gosh, if I spray them, I'll never get to use them again. Hey, you have to break a few eggs to make an omelet. That color is really cool, though. All right, so I just need to weed out some really good pieces. Well, there's a 3x3 piece. I was looking for a 3x3 piece earlier. So that would be perfect for just the booster chair. Then I could build around it for the other guys. Let's build one more chair just because I got the pieces right now. And maybe I can make it colorfully coordinated. All right, so we got like this. And then, well, actually, you know what? Hold on. If I'm going to make this come out the back side, I'm thinking ahead this time a little bit better. Yeah, but I like the green there, so. Oh, yeah, okay, so I had to actually probably be better to put the chair part, that part on the bottom, so it can be the thing for the swivel chair part. And I'll probably find another one. Or, wait a minute, hold on. So his arms, he's taller, so he probably needs like, probably needs it higher up. So maybe that's actually more useful like this. Then I can cap it off with a bigger brick, like this, for instance, like this. We don't even need a back one for this one then, because it would just kind of fake it out to the back. All right, hold up. Itchy, itchy, scratchy, scratchy. Okay, I am looking for specific pieces here. I'm not finding. I know I had some red pieces, which would be just fine. Where happened to the ones I had? Did I knock them back in there? Here's a white one. It looks like it's too low now. Do I mean 3-piece ones? Okay, those two I'm going to use for the back of the chair. What if I had a chair that was like one of those kind of adjustable chairs, like a crane chair, like That is a pretty interesting idea. I just need the base, the block to attach this to. So that's another option. And these flowers, you might think, well, these flowers are useless. Not so one for. Yeah, I actually need that piece for something. Here's a 3-piece chicken McNugget. All right, so that would be okay to put right there. Then we could build upon it like this, and it would go ahead and go with the bottom part right there. Although to put it back into it, like to fake the bottom part out. But then again, if it's a riser chair like this, like if I'm doing the riser thing, I might need that. So. There we go. This is a piece I can put in the middle. I still like that idea of having an unlevel in the back. Sure, why not? I can't be color coordinated completely on this one. I mean, maybe eventually. Oh, I do need to anchor that down right here because I was like making it more free floating. Like, have you ever seen, you've seen chairs like that where they have the front going to the back? So let's see. And I kind of want it to be open. So let's see if I have any single ones because I could do this on the back, but I want to try something different this time. Nope, that's a double one. Here is a piece that goes on the edge, a green down one. Robot head. I think that can also be used at a certain degrees. Like if you didn't have anything else, you can always use one of these and like a wheel piece, like that piece I was talking about right there. That can stick up into one of the bricks, although it's an illegal build. And of course you can have it turn around on about its thing. But you have to re-anchor it backwards again. That's why I was saying if you got this and a wheel part, that would work as well. Or even one of these kind of things that are smaller. Found that red piece. Found this piece. Okay, there's that piece. Isn't that a grating noise? It's very annoying. This makes me wonder about something like this to the effect. Anyway. There's another blue wedge piece. Green wedge piece. The green 1x1 would, of course, fit the color scheme better, but trying to find a 3x1 to go on the top right here to mount it out a little bit. And you know what would really go good with that is something like this to be a cushion to the back of his head. Okay, almost got to it. Oh, it's a white piece. All right, so something like this would work very well too for a swivel piece. I'm just saying, like if you need this, and then you can put on another swivel piece, like another exactly same piece, and of course you just ghost it out the front. Now I'm still working on trying to find the piece that goes with this so I can make it more of a riser, because he might be working over on the computer consoles, have to rise up to another one, like going from like say communications to tactical. You know, it could be a double, you know, on a ship. You don't have to have one position for each person. They can do up and down. A fish helmet. Okay, I'm finding a lot of really good pieces, but not what I'm looking for. Say like these nice flat pieces, because I'm going to need those if I'm going to make this look more like this. Still need a piece for this. Computer console, blue piece, roundabout. Nope, I'm just trying to think. So you have to be careful, because he's about to slide off these little things I've got him propped up on. That's why this design for a Lego box is the worst design. I'd rather have it in a shallow pan. You're saying, you already said that. I know, but people pop in all the time and they may have missed that rant. Well, I got this piece. It looks very unnatural, of course. Let me just put it on for now. Of course, that could be useful at the bottom here, where, you know, where I was talking about having, oh yeah, I never did secure the sides. Well, it could be useful right there. I could have some kind of like, I could even put like little, you know, these, like a bunch of these on the back, make it look like it's some kind of cylinder thing. And then those pieces rise up or something. I don't know. I don't think I'm going to find those pieces anymore. So what am I looking for? I'm looking for a 3-piece that goes across the top, and I'm looking for something right there, and I'm also looking for, oh, you know what? It could go right here just to make the color scheme better, since I'm trying to be more color conscious this time, since I know I can do it. I know I could do it. I just haven't done this in a long time. Keeping that other 3-piece for the bottom though. All right. Oh, I just need one flat 3-piece like I had a while ago. Just one. Oh, there we go. Found it. And where did it go? I'm sure if I don't find it, the cat will later. That's what I hate. I hate gravity. I'm not afraid of gravity. All right. Okay. Oh, you know what? Nah. I could just have... Try to think what goes in here. I could just have a wedge that goes up and call it a day on that. Like this. If I had a matching piece just in case. Or could do like this. Like right there. But then this is still not secure back here yet. Just trying to think how I can secure this with the arms. Because right now I got arms, back, and they're all separated. Okay, I'm going to need some very small pieces if I'm going to do what I'm thinking of doing. I don't see... And I'm looking for a black piece, obviously, because this usually goes to a black piece, but I'm looking for any color piece that connects to it. In my head, it's a black piece. Like something like that can go in there and secure it. All right, so the problem is, and of course, if I really love this, I can glue it and paint it, and not worry about that at all. And then I need the piece I can right there so it'll rise it up. But to do a scissor idea, it's not going to work because it had to have another piece to go between these two pieces, so it can do that. It can't just do it. I can't just do this because then it'll be like, he'd be like boosted up into the air. I need to be able to be adjustable. So there's a lot more pieces involved that probably are not in here. There's some flat pieces. Those would be good for the front in case I want to do that differently. That's what I was saying. Like, there was only a wedge that went sideways, like a trapezoidal piece right here. I can cut it in like this. There's a lot of these little pink pieces like this that can also help out with some stabilization. And it'll be out, of course, if I'm repainting the whole thing, it doesn't matter at all. All right, we'll just go ahead and get it into this mode for now, just the chair mode. Still would like to have something on the head, but I can't find another piece to go up higher for him. Or to center it, and then what if like this piece, and then this green piece like this, actually. There you go, like that's a headrest, and it's also a little bit more decorative. So, this thing's still not stable? Come on. All right. Okay, so I maybe leave one more piece just to give it some levity. Okay, whatever. We're not worried about colors at this point. Just seeing for functionality at first. Plus, like I said, I've been looking for some reasons to paint things because I got glow-in-the-dark paints I want to use, and I got some really cool looking colors I've never used and I don't know what to use them for. All right, so there we go. It's a little bit more, it's a little different, but hey. Plus, you know, his green skier looks that color right there, so it kind of goes with him anyway. You know, his swamp skier. All right, so we got 2 chairs for 2 characters. All right, 2 different kind of scales. Like we got the 8 centimeter and the 10 centimeter, so they're slightly different scales. All right, there we go. What do you guys think? Comment below and let me know. And I will see you guys later. I'll take a few pictures of these, show them on Instagram.